Hey guys, what's going on? I know it's been a while since I uploaded some Football Manager 2015 content here on this channel, but I'm back with my QPR save and things have been going pretty well as of late. Yes, we're in 7th, but the likes of Charlie Austin and Vargas, who have kept us in that position, have kept our performances nice and consistent, making sure that we're picking up points, well-earned points as well. And what I've done recently is play a couple of games. What I'm going to do is show the highlights, just show Vargas here. He's picked up 12 goals so far in the Premier League. Brilliant over the last 4 games, as you can see. His average rating hitting 9.6 there. And what I'm going to do is, well, as you can see, 18 games have gone this season. We've got Liverpool trailing just behind us. They're level on points there with 28. And we need to win our next game. Now, here are our last couple of results. We've gone on a bit of a run. We beat Aston Villa first since the last time I saw you guys. We won 2-1 at Loftus Road. Very happy with that result. Not so much the performance though. The majority of the game played in midfield. It was an absolute war zone in midfield. 50-50 as you can see with the possession. We had 23 shots. They had 28 on target. Just weren't clinical enough. We probably could have had maybe 3 or 4 against Villa. And then our next game after that, we played Liverpool at Anfield, and what a result there. They had 2 players sent off. They went down to 9 men, which allowed us to just run rampant against Liverpool. It was a brilliant result to have. Vargas had 2 goals to his name, the first one coming in the 9th minute. Stephen Coulter even had a goal to his name, and Darren Bent, the loanee from Aston Villa for this season, got on the score sheet. Sacco, John Flanagan, the 2 players that got sent off. Liverpool did well when it came to possession, holding on to the ball, but that's all very well when you're winning the game. But with Liverpool having 2 players sent off, you know, they had to go more defensive. They had to make sure that they didn't concede any more goals, and that just invited this QPR side to keep attacking, to keep mounting that pressure. They were doing their best to try and stop the ball from going into the back of Mignolet's net, and it wasn't happening for them. And it was maybe a few tactical mistakes made by Brendan Rodgers which really cost them this game, and they are behind us in the league, as you saw just a minute ago. So here comes the first goal from Vargas. I'll just turn down the speed of the highlights. Don't want to breeze through them that quickly, because this was such a momentous game against Liverpool at Anfield. And that was the first goal from Vargas. Wasn't even picked up in the centre there, right, pretty much just in front of the penalty spot there, as Austin whips it in, pushing out wide, receives the ball off Phillips, and we'll just change the angle here. Can we go for the main stands? You can probably see it better there. You know, Vargas just in front of the defenders, and for some reason they're not closing Austin down. Now he decides to make that decision to close Austin down, but it's too late as he whips in the ball. Sacco, who was still on the pitch at the time with just 9 minutes gone, just standing there in front of his keeper, obstructing him from seeing the ball from the view, and Vargas hits it first time, bottom left hand corner. At that point of the game, you know, just 9 minutes gone, I was happy that we were in the lead. You know, it's crucial to get the first goal in a Premier League game, always. But I wanted to go and get a second. And as you know, it does come from Vargas. Now, Phillips gives the ball to Austin here, who is being put under a bit of pressure from, I think that was Skirtle. But as you can see, Vargas is making that run, staying onside, being aware all the time. And it's Hoylett that picks it up from Austin. Feeds it through to Vargas, and I think it was Moreno that kept Vargas onside. If he had just pulled back just a split second, it would have been offside and the game would have stayed at 1-0, and it was just a simple finish for Vargas. Mignolet came out to meet him, but it just wasn't enough to put Vargas off his game. Now, Stephen Coulter, as you'd probably guessed, did come from a set piece. His goal came from a corner, and we'll just do it from this angle, nice and close. Simple header, hit first time. Mignolet, poor display again. His defenders not surrounding Coulter whatsoever, and the game was at 3-0 then, and it wasn't even half time. Liverpool were really struggling at this point, and then their players went and got sent off. And this was the 4th and final goal from Darren Bent. Jesse Lingard, who I brought on in the second half as well, to add to that pace, add to that momentum. And look at Bent, look at the space he was given. And Vargas didn't help matters there for Brendan Rodgers and his team with a cheeky back heel through the centre for Darren Bent, who was totally onside. And they were really suffering at this point, Liverpool. You know, Bent was given so much space, given so much time to line up his shot there, and he's not going to miss an opportunity like that. It was served on a silver plate for him. You know, he's on loan from Villa, as I've already mentioned. His performances, they've been pretty much consistent this season. He's started 7 games in the league and he's scored 7 goals. His average rating, 6.85, not too bad for a loanee. And for a player that's in his 30s now, not too shabby. Our next game after that, we were back at home on the TV against Crystal Palace and we won 5-3. It was an absolute goal glut. It was also very tense as well, as you can probably imagine, with Palace netting 3 against our keeper. But the spirit from QPR was fantastic on the day, turning this game around, because I think Palace got themselves in the lead, or if they, I don't think they did actually, but they were very threatening anyway going forwards. I mean, they have players like Zaha who have the pace to get the ball up the other end, and I'm just going to go through these highlights pretty quick because there's so many goals. So much here, as it said, lays it forward for Lingard. I'll just notch that up one more so it's a bit quicker. Lingard goes down in the box. There was appeals for penalty there, but the loose ball fell to the feet of Charlie Austin as he made it 1-0. The second goal then came from Eduardo Vargas in the second half. We were up the other end at Loftus Road. Charlie Austin feeds the ball through to Much and over the top for Vargas, and we'll just rewind that. And it was good to see the amount of players that I had in the final third attacking that ball. And as you can see, Lingard just offside, and he does well to leave the ball as it falls to the feet of Vargas, and it was just a simple finish as he rounds the keeper and slots that into the back of the net, making it 2-0. 4 minutes later, Vargas makes it 3. Kulka pushing the ball forwards, Fur onto Vargas, Austin, Vargas again, and that, I think, has to be goal of the month. It's got to be up there, surely. It was a tremendous finish outside the box, hit first time, lofted it over the keeper, finding the top left-hand corner. Crystal Palace look to get back in it. Wilfried Zaha on loan at this point from Manchester United. He whips that in. It's a beautiful ball, well delivered from Zaha, finding Dwight Gale as it was 3-1. There was a comeback on the cards, it seemed. But it would be Vargas wrapping up his hat-trick that knocked Palace back another peg. And Carl Henry, oh, what a beautiful long ball over the top, finding Vargas, and we'll go for a different angle here, go for elevated. I think that's much better. So you can see Vargas making that run down the left side. Henry, great vision as well to pick him out. Just lofts that ball nice and comfortably over the top. And Vargas just takes it into the box, slotting that, picking his spot and finding it. 4-1 it was at that point against Crystal Palace. We were absolutely dominating. And then it would be 5-1 with the goal coming from Darren Bent. Once again, Lingard went down in the box. That was 2 penalty appeals that were denied by the referee, but we didn't need it as Vargas took the ball out wide in the box, crossed it in, Bent converted it into a goal. 5-1 at this point, and Jedinak stepped up to take this free kick that Palace had won about 30 yards, 35 yards out, and he scored it. What a fantastic free kick, nicely taken there from the Aussie. But I was disappointed with Adrian, as I thought, you know, he could be doing much better than that from such a long range out. He should be saving that or tipping it over at least. And then he goes and concedes again from that corner. Anyway, the final score was 5-3. We did win. We got the 3 points. That's all that matters. But we were in for another big test against Burnley for some reason at Turf Moor. We did control it when it came to possession. We had quite a few shots as well as on target. And Vargas was on target once again for QPR in this game. Traore picking up another injury. He seems very injury prone this season. It's like every game that he plays, he always seems to pick up a knock and be out for another week or another 2 weeks. And he is a first team player. He is a player that I tend to rely on, that I want to be relying on for big games. And it doesn't help matters when Young is out as well, who can play in that position. I don't have anyone else at the moment, so I'll have to try and look at strengthening that position when the summer transfer window opens. Anyway, here is Vargas's first goal against Burnley. and it was hit outside the box again. He's such a hitman. He has to be our talisman this season, alongside Charlie Austin. Darren Bent again on the score sheet. That's 4 games in a row. What a setup as well. Great teamwork play, great build up, very patient, very quick, very fluid. I love it, the tempo. We'll just watch that again. Darren Bent, look at this touch from Bent, so easy as he gives it to Vargas. Vargas pushes forwards, gives it to Hoylett, who feeds the ball through to Darren Bent, and as you can see, hits it first time, finding that bottom left hand corner. 2-0 at that point against Burnley. Very convincing lead to have going into the second half. Now Danny Ings got the next goal, making it 2-1. Ings is a player that I've been keeping an eye on. I've got on my shortlist, and I'm thinking of maybe making a move for him in the summer. Him and Charlie Austin alongside each other, I think, could be a pretty good partnership. I think it could really work out. I could definitely see them racking up the goals. And it'd be Barnes that would make it 2-2. I was taken by surprise. I was like, what's going wrong here? What is going on with QPR? I didn't need to change the shape of the team. I did feel confident that we could come away with a win, but I was just a bit disappointed that we had to concede again. Jesse Lingard came on in the 53rd minute, and he was the one that got the winner. It was just a simple change that had to be made. It's amazing how that works sometimes. And we'll just go back here and change the camera to elevated. There we go. Oh, what have I done here? I've gone back. Oh no. Is that... that was the right highlight anyway. What am I doing? So as you can see, there's Jesse Lingard. Look at the run that he makes. As soon as he passes that ball to Vargas, he's on the move straight away, getting behind the defenders, and is in. And it makes it 3-2. A nice finish. One Van Gaal, I'm sure, will be very happy to see, because he's on loan as well from Manchester United, if you haven't been keeping up with this series. So our next game is against Arsenal at home at Loftus Road, and I'm going to be playing that right now, because not only is it crucial for us to win, but it's going to be a big game. We've got Young away on international duty. We've got Dunn and Anoa out injured. They've only got Arteta out and Oxlade-Chamberlain. Let's have a look at how they're doing first in the Premier League. They are in 4th, 6 points above us, so we can close that gap if we beat them at Loftus. Let's see their recent results. They're in the Champions League as well. They beat Sunderland, they drew against Everton, beat West Brom, lost in the Champions League group stage, beat West Ham, beat Leicester, and look at their upcoming games. They've got to play Tottenham, Man United, Southampton. They've got to go through QPR though first, and I'm going to be trying to make life as difficult as possible when they come to Loftus Road. So let's have a look at their team. So Wenger brought in Khedira, Konopalanka, I want to say. I probably pronounced his name wrong. Welbeck is expected to be out for a day, so he could be on the bench for the game at Loftus Road, maybe. We'll have to see what Wenger does. Right, I think I'm ready. Just want to make one more change. Drop Traore back here. Don't really want to be doing this, but Traore, he's not looking fit for the game. And I'll bring in Rio Ferdinand as well. And we'll drop Phillips. Oh, he doesn't really play as a right back. Not the best of formations, but Hill doesn't really play as a wing back. So I'll leave him there for now. But if it does hinder us, then I will be changing the formation as we go on. We'll just have to wait and see. So Wenger is going with Podolski and Giroud up front. Rosicki, Ozil, Diaby, Bellerin, Mertesacker, Chambers, Monreal, and Espino in goal. Sanchez on the bench, really? And Walcott and Cazorla and Ramsey and Schnesi. Wenger going for a weaker side then. That could work in our favour. Just do the team talk here. And we'll be underway for QPR against Arsenal. Have faith in you. Staying assertive. Come on, lads. We could get a result here. We need it. I'll just change the... because I've been messing around with the highlights. Go back to 2D. There we go. Nice, decent speed as well. So Lingard to Furt. We're not going to have any highlights. Okay, we're controlling the game possession-wise. Switch out to that. They've got a free kick here. It's 1-0. Chambers makes it 1-0. Not the start. Not the... Oh, it's offside. Yes. Okay. Bit of a delayed reaction there from the linesman and ref. Austin offside. Let's see what's going to happen then. We need to encourage our players to pump the ball long. Get it upfield. Adrian looking frustrated, not happy then with his back four. I'll be keeping an eye on that. Still early in the game. Much now. Through to Vargas. Through to Lingard. Oh! Konopalanka is injured. He's picked up a knock here, but Wenger keeping him on. Nothing too serious then. Good passing play here from QPR. Through to Vargas. Oh! What an opportunity. We do have a corner though. Much to take. Whips that in. Oh, just over. That's another corner. Come on, lads. Let's get that first goal. Phillips to take this time. And it's cleared. It's another corner for QPR. Another corner. Lingard takes this time. A good delivery. And it is cleared, but Austin picks it up. Back down here. No, Austin decides to give it to Sandro instead. Being put into pressure by two players. Through to Vargas. Yes! Yes, 1-0. 20 minutes gone. That's his 13th goal of the season. Yes! Get in. So crucial, as I've said numerous times in a game in the Premier League. A good finish from Vargas right through the middle. Totally out of the reach of Ospina, the Arsenal keeper. We do now have to expect some blowback from Arsenal. They're going to be wanting to get that equaliser. Ozil, Konopalanka. Ozil again. Down to Ritsitsky. Hill not picking up. Oh, it's off. That's going to be a corner. Good save by Adrian. I was a bit worried by the right-hand side there for Arsenal. Hill wasn't really picking him up. Ozil whips it in. Good clearance. Well done. I want to stay defensive here, but it's so early on in the game. Oh, I don't know what to do. We'll leave it as it is. Control. Give it a couple of more minutes. I want to, if I can, go in at half-time in the lead against Wenger's men. This is good. Adrian knocks it upfield. Austin. Yes, we've won it again. Over the top. Austin to Vargas. Yes! Have it. 2-0 lead over Arsenal before half-time. What a game this is turning out to be in front of the home fans. Austin did so well there to bring the ball down, keep it under control. Great awareness as well with Vargas running alongside him, and he just passes the ball to him. Nice and cool as you like. And Vargas just slots that into the back of the net. What a lead to have over Arsenal going in to the second half. It doesn't get any better than that. Can we go and get a third? How amazing would that be? No, it's not going to happen, is it? I'd love to see Wenger's reaction as soon as that goal went in. This was real life now. Podolski pushing out wide. Konopalanka finds Giroud. It's 2-1. Oh, why did we have to go and concede before half time? That's a bit disappointing. Kind of expected better there of Adrian. And Giroud with a good header, beating the rest there to get on the end of it. That's half time then. 3 goals in total. We are in a good position at the moment, but we need to beware of complacency. I don't want the players' performance to drop. Maybe I should have said that. But I am happy with their performance. It's been brilliant so far to be 2-1 up against Arsenal. What I'm going to do here is take Rio off, push Hill as my centre-back, bring on Traore, and I think we'll leave Charlie Austin on. Let's do it. Just making one change then for the second half. Do want to try and hold on to this lead as long as possible, of course, to come away with the win, so we'll waste time and contain. Whatever I do, Arsenal, they're just going to keep coming at us until they get that equaliser. They're not going to be happy. They're not going to be able to rest easy. Oh no. Well done. Just clear that now. Get on the end. Sandro. What are you doing? A penalty to Arsenal. He's got off lightly there. Not even a yellow card. And this is going to be 2-2 now, isn't it? Come on, Adrian. Come on, Adrian. Oh, it's 2-2. Okay. Take more risks. We'll go overload. 2-2. I thought it was too good to be true. Oh god. Players looking frustrated and wound up. Not good to see. Kanopalanka's gone off then. On comes Sanchez. Just gets worse. Let's bring on Hoylett. We'll drop Lingard back to central midfields. And I think I'll bring on... I want to take off Sandro just to teach him a lesson. Hasn't been performing that well. We'll leave Austin and Vargas on. I think it's a bit of a risk to bring on Darren Bent. 2-2 then. I think even getting a draw against Arsenal, it would be a decent result. Obviously, you know, we were really in the driver's seat to come away with the win. And look at that, Traore's gone and picked up a knock. Of course, tell me something new. There could be one final push in this game for QPR. No, looks like it's going to go towards Arsenal's end. Alright, let's tell the players to concentrate now. I don't want you conceding another. Don't want to lose this game. Phillips, oh, come on. No. Well done, Lingard. Pump it forwards. Oh, what are you doing? No. One-on-one with... No. Oh. Podolski. We've dropped down to 8th. If we lose this game, I don't think we're going to get an equaliser now. It's over, isn't it? Hill on a yellow. Yeah, it's over. We won't get another chance. Oh, full time then at Loftus Road. 3-2 to Arsenal. They really did turn that one around. That's disappointing. That really is disappointing because I thought we could have won this game. You know, we had such a convincing lead at half time. So disappointing. I really thought we could have got a good result from this game. We need to try and pick ourselves up though for our next one. And with that, guys, I'm going to end it there for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all very soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.